So very good evening to parents and the students for the career orientation session. It is customary for Sri Ramanuja Vidya Mandir to present, to educate the students as well as parents within our jurisdiction of knowledge regarding the career and regarding the opportunities for the grad studies and also the opportunities for the studies overseas or abroad as well. So the job portfolio in the present global context. So today my presentation is of three parts. So one is about the opportunities to pursue grad studies in India. Second part is opportunities in abroad, both medical as well as other streams, engineering streams. And thirdly, about the global setup, how to fit our child in terms of job opportunities. So these are the things which I am come up with. So within my experience. So let us initiate our discussion. So how to map our future, how to architect our career. So this is the present situation. There is a fear all around. If you are at house, so all around there is a fear, except in the house. That is our apprehension. So because all around, so there is an element of a microbe, which is microbe is invisible, inconceivable, imperceivable, and we're all scared. So scared of our life, a threat to our physical body, right? Yeah. So cradle to cremation. So we have a small part, small space that is called life. In that small space, what we are defining as life. So the first quarter is particularly student life, and very, very important. The student life only, one is going to be well educated, one is going to be well matured, one is going to be well ethical. So it is our duty of the parents and the students in association with the teachers or the teaching community. So to have integrated program. So for, please stay mute. So for the well-being, particularly academic well-being, because it is the knowledge which will take you to the next level. Your lifestyle is completely defined by your knowledge and skills, of course, your profound character too. So this is the situation. So when you are outside, so this is the situation. But the problem is not only here outside, the problem is within the house also. Because if the child is ignorant, so naturally fear is also manifesting in your heart. So the situation of the parent is, he can't be let out, he can't go outside because there is so a pandemic. So inside the house, there is another pandemic is there. Why I'm saying is pandemic? Because if you, for example, mother is there, the child is not studying, so mother heart gets really so affected by unpleasantness. So there is a discomfort in the mother's heart. That discomfort will be transfused into the heart of the parent. So it is pandemic only. Yeah. So naturally, and both will be feeling miserable or inconvenient. So this is the situation. So the parent situation is, so when you go outside, it's a problem. When you're inside, there is a problem. I hope you are clear. Because the child is not accountable or not responsible. Yeah. Now, this is a typical slide. So if you see the net, you'll get a lot of slides. Okay. It's not the matter of slides we display. So here, if you see, if you want to be in this step, so I'll take a pen. So if you want to be in this step, here the gentleman is in, I think he's in fifth step, right? So he's in this step. He wants to get into this step, the next step, this step, the other steps. What he has to do? He has to foresee. He has to have a forevision. He has to have a foresight. He has to have a vision, basically. That's what I'm saying. When you're moving towards, so where you are on the track, or you're going in a highway, or you're in the track, or you're off track, basically. So that foresight is very, very important for anyone. For example, tomorrow you want to go somewhere. For example, as outstation, you'll be thinking, in the outstation is alien area, is unknown area, it's a foreign area. So how to go there? So where to stay there? So what type of food is available? So are any friends are available or not to assist? You'll be thinking, you'll be planning nicely. So that is how the foresight is required. For anything, foresight is required. For example, when you're going to, for example, when you're going to market to have groceries. So what to carry? You need to carry a lot of things, right? You need to carry a bag. You need to list out the things. You need to carry the amount, how much is to be spent. For every small thing also planning is required, right? So foresight is required, vision is required. For example, tomorrow you don't have rice, rice is over. If you don't have a foresight, then naturally next day you'll be with empty belly. Even small things also requires planning, right? What about the big things like your career? Students try to understand this fact. So the forevision is very, very important. So you're so far confusion arises as long as you are not clear about the target and the goal and where you want to go. So this confusion, basically, if there is a confusion, you can't act properly because you don't know the direction where to go. That is the problem, right? What to prepare, where to go, you don't know, you don't have a direction. But if you have a target, definitely the long-term schedule will be there every day for the long-term schedule. You're going to, so I'll give basically a case study. For example, you want to become an NIA agent. You know what is NIA agent? You are seeing movies also, right? NIA agent means National Investigation Agency. Is one of the like FBI in US. Is one of the top class. So National Investigation Agency, right? So for example, you have a passion. You have a passion to join in NIA. See, everyone has different passions because there is a lot of variegatedness here. A lot of fruits, there is a variegatedness. Vegetables, they are different. Humans, they are different. Everything is variegatedness. Difference is there. Everybody won't be doing the same job, agriculture, right? So similarly, according to our physical, psycho nature and abilities and passion, we'll be opting. So for that, what to do? What to do? Because you have seen you're somehow mesmerized and you want to become, a special agent for the Indian continent. What do you have to do? What is the examination is required? You don't know, no idea, right? And it is full of adventure. For example, people like me may not be liking adventures. Example, like you may not be liking it. Some others may be liking the adventures to get into CBI, CID, right? To get into customs, to get into RBI, to get into SEBI, right? So what are Group A examinations? What are Group A examinations? What is the difference? We talk about a UPSC examination. UPSC means only IAS, IRS, IFS, IPS, only that's it. How many divisions are there? See, just a case study I'm presenting for you. Sometimes you have to work day in, day out. There is no fixed duty, right? And do you know there is a physical test? For example, you're prepared for all these things, this examination, whether it is through UPSC or SSC, Staff Selection Commission. So there is you need to have a proper eyesight. Check is there. And chest checking is there, not for girls. Okay. And any serious diseases are there. Height, everything is they see. Right? For example, you want to become pilot. Actually, this presentation, I want to do it, but it has 214 slides. So I could not make it. I have full information about how to become a pilot. You can do here. You can do, training here or in abroad. Yeah. Even Indigo is giving training. 87 lakhs is required for that. Yeah. Passion is not enough. Your parental support in terms of, that is also required. Finance is required, right? Yeah. So students try to understand this much depth is there. What is the salary? What are the other benefits? Traveling allowances, DA, ratio free at a quarter for you. It is required. So what is going to be your lifestyle? Where you want to stay? Yes, right. So everything has a consequence. Every decision has a consequence. And the job profile, whatever you are opting, so it is going to have a consequence. Your lifestyle is going to get defined, and you are not serious about it, right? Yeah. So try to understand group examinations. When somebody get into group, so what are the things he is going to see? How many things almost 70, 80 departments are there. He can work, right? CSS is Central Secretariat Service, right? Similarly, see the departments. Just have a look. I can't read out all these things. Just have a look. Just have a glimpse. So where is your passion, right? What is the Danix and all? Delhi, Andaman Nicobar, right? Police service, that is, right? So try to understand, students, this is just a case study. So where you want to be, or you want to go abroad? Yeah. So it's very, very important for you. Particularly, this is a age where you have to be very clear. This is a very age, you have a lot of energy. That energy should be properly channelized. Yeah. For that, what is the need of the hour? So very important time, Corona time. Okay. And jobs are falling apart. Salary is cutting down. And parents are struggling. I've seen the parents sharing their problems with me. Yeah. And what is the kind of support you are giving to your parents? That's pretty important. So are you exploring is there any self-assessment? That is the basic foundational to life. Self-assessment, self-exploration, self-management, self-respect. These are all I have given in personal development programs. So what are the career options we have? Have you made an attempt? So are you executing with proper faith and proper discipline? It's pretty important, these things. So this is the starting point of life. Self-exploration is very, very important. You have to know what you are exactly. What is your priorities? So where your basically interests are going. This is the time, at least 16, 17 age. You have to identify really at this. So far it's fine. Up to 10th class, it's fine. But this is the age where parents will assist you and teachers will consolidate your career, provided if you discuss your passions. Yeah, this is the right time. Because why I'm particularly very strong at it, if you opt anything in the graduation, any specialization in the graduation, so lifelong, your career will be the next 60, 70 years or 50 years, 50 to 70 years of career will be in that discipline only. It's pretty, very important. That is the reason why I'm stressing you. So to formulate a proper career ideology. So similarly, work research. So what type of work you are interested in? Yeah, that is called job shadowing. Job shadowing means you should know practically what is the basic profile of the job, how the profession is going to be. You have to look there. Unlimited professions are there, numerous, right? So where you fit in for that? So what type of specialization you need to do, right? What is your field of interest, right? So what is the kind of job you want to have? A routine job, you want to have a adventurous job, you want to have a challenging job, you want to have an innovative job, explorative job. Try to understand, students. Yeah. So for that, what type of skills are required? So how you get exposed to learn those things? Is there in the academic only, the academic courseware only you are going to learn? Are you going to attend the workshops? Are you going to have a national presentation and international presentations? Or are you going to do some internships? Are you going to attend some webinars and offer some webinars? Yes, you can also offer some webinar, right? You can offer some webinar. So then, for example, if you give a webinar, what happens? You know how to present yourself. Yeah, you understand communication and all. You'll understand. See, try to understand students. For example, you sow the seed. So unless the fruit is not properly developed or ripened, if you cut it, fruit has different stages, right? Similarly, before getting into the ripening stage, it has to go to other stages also. Mango is there, right? So unripened mango is not sweet, is not, relishable. Similarly, when you are giving some presentations, when you're taking some initiatives, I can put up that way. So definitely you're going to learn many things. Yeah, it may be unripened. It's okay. But the day will come, you become ripened. That's pretty important. Yeah. So my student is there, Shubhashri. If you want, I can offer a contact for her contact. Now she is doing internship in San Francisco. She has been there for internship with all travel aid. Okay. All aids she got it. Okay. And she was absorbed there, and then when she was doing the internship, she has applied an international internship. It's not the national internships. Try to understand. Most of you try to stick. You want to be with your mother and father. They'll try to see something around your city, or in the vicinity of the city, or outskirts or suburbs. Try to understand, students. Yeah. So very important. This is called career management. So you should know how to manage your career. That's very important. Whatever is required for that, you have to get basically acquainted with. So this is the present setup. Yeah. So no proper vision. The vision is very blurred for the students. And when the vision is blurred, you don't find any commitment associated with it, right? And in the good olden days, so children are very disciplined and very obedient. Underline that point, obedience. They obey. Obeying means what? Obeying is from elders, right? Parents or teachers. But now they are less influenced. They don't be mindful of teachers and parents also. If teachers and parents, they are mindful, it's like directionless. You don't know where you're going, right? It's visionless. Okay. That is how it works. So I hope you cultivate proper focus. So in time. Yeah. Now, this presentation, I'm going to take you like various competitive examinations. So earlier also, we have committed to the parents that we'll be presenting a PowerPoint presentation on various examination patterns so that you can choose the best. And today also, I don't want to exploit in this platform. Here, students don't know the paper pattern also. Yeah. Anybody knows the VIT pattern or AVV pattern or how many? Yeah. In the class also, many times I asked, now you are in the second year. Now the students are in the second year. Still in the second year also, the students are unaware of various paper patterns which they are going to apply and they're going to write. So now it's an opportunity. Now you have VIT, Vellore Institute of Technology. It has 4 campuses at Vellore, Chennai, Bhopal, and Amaravati. So basically, Vellore I have been twice. So you get a basically international experience, at least in terms of ambience. I'm speaking of ambience, not teaching learning process. So my understanding goes from the students and from the peer group people. So Vellore and all mostly it's like IIT in the sense that you have to learn by yourself. So self-dependency is very important. So there won't be any feeding. Vellore, Manipal, particularly these two. Okay, this is what I have learned. But Amruta and others, they're not that way. Yeah. So these are the campus outlook. Yeah. So you feel like you're in abroad, that feeling you'll get definitely. So this is a completely, now all the examinations are computer based. Yeah. Examination duration is 1.5 hours, and you have totally 80 questions and there is no negative marking. Yeah. But the problem with Vellore is there'll be few chapters. Okay. So which are extra. So which you have to see you can go through the website, you'll find few chapters which are additional. For example, lipids in the chemistry, it is additional. Lipids is not there in our NCERT text. Okay, so because it is in Tamil Nadu, I mean the Tamil Nadu board, the lipids is there. A few topics, not much topics. Okay, so those will be, for example, alkaloids, a small topic. Okay, that will be there. So similarly, so parents has to basically, parents are interested in fee structures also, because so financially a lot of, I mean, every parent has certain limitations. So here I'm making an attempt to present the tuition fees also. These are just a tuition fees, almost 2 lakhs. Okay, and these about the hostel fee. So it all depends what you opt. Whether you opt, if you opt AC, it is again 1 lakh plus, and non-AC is 70, and that is single bedded. So if you take a 3-bed or 4-bed, naturally it comes down. Okay, so on an average it comes out to be 75,000. So for accommodation, 75 to 1 lakh. Okay, so and about mess is something different again. Again, we have to add some more 50 extra. So it comes out to be 4 lakhs or 4 to 4.5 books and other things. So that is how, so that means into 4 years, it is going to be naturally, so 15 to 18 lakhs. So if you want to study, pursue graduate studies in VAT. So why I'm presenting all these things? Because you can decide like to apply or not, because application cost itself is around 1,500 to 2,000, right? So, and its paper pattern is something, so you can save such time, and also parents also can save some money in applying, basically, if you are not interested, because it involves 15 to 18 lakhs. So that's pretty, for graduation, is it worthy? So that's pretty important. And Amruta, it has the branches in the Coimbatore, Bangalore, Kochi, Chennai, and Amravati. These are the new branches, Chennai and Amravati. I have been there, particularly Amravati branch. So VAT also is there. I've been there. Okay. Yeah, but of course, these they basically give a good infrastructure. There is no compromise. That's good. And all exams are basically remote based. Okay, and this is also 1 hour 30 minutes. So totally. So you got here. So totally it's 180 marks. So each question carries 3 marks, right? So and naturally, this is about the fee structure in various branches. So it comes out to be around 2.5 to 3 lakhs based on the center you choose, the campus you choose, I mean, and based on the kind of branch, basically. So certain branches are very potential, but really computer science. I'm going to take up all these things. So which branches are potential and future next 2 to 300 years, which is going to flourish, and all these things we are going to discuss. And so that is how, I mean, 2.5 to 3.5 you need to spend, apart from so the accommodation and other things. It comes out to be again 4. It is also 15 to 18 lakhs around. So Comet K. So many they may not be knowing about the Comet K. During my time, particularly 2 to 3 decades back, 1990, 91, 92 at that time. So particularly from Andhra Pradesh, everyone used to go to Karnataka, particularly Karnataka, not Tamil Nadu even, to pursue their grad studies, because very few, only we have 14 engineering colleges at that time, 1990s. So that was the situation, 1991, 93. So particularly that situation. So nowadays, as we have 700 engineering colleges and nobody is looking at Karnataka or Tamil Nadu, we are pursuing here itself. So Comet K is a consortium of, Comet K means it's a consortium of medical engineering and dental colleges of Karnataka. And the entrance test basically, so there is an entrance test. Based on the entrance test, you can pursue your grad studies. The following colleges I have displayed in the slide. RVCE, it is a very famous college. MS Ramaya, I have been to MS Ramaya College, and Visvesvaraya College also have been. Dayananda Sagar College also have been. They are very good campuses, really. Yeah. So these are some of the campuses where one can opt. So to have a good education, and many of my students also have joined and they pursued and they got good jobs there. The the best advantage of studying in particularly Bangalore and its vicinity is because it is a Silicon Valley, it's a Silicon hub. You got a lot of jobs there, so that's one of the prime reason why they prefer and to study in through Comet K counseling. Yeah. So it's a UGT. UGT means undergraduate entrance examination. So 180 marks and 180 questions will be there. There is no negative marking like MSET, so you can give up. So this is the examination pattern, and all the examination pattern. If you prepare JEE main, that's enough. Yeah, JEE main will cater the needs of all the examinations. Try to understand, except IIT advanced. Yeah. Now, so fees is 1.35, but 1.35 to 1.75 will be there. Yeah. So it is a common fees 1.35, but based on a particular specialization, it may vary. So now Manipal. So Manipal, you know very well, Bangalore. You have to go to Bangalore. Bangalore to Mangalore is 6 hours journey, and Mangalore to Manipal is 1.5 hour journey. It is in the hilltop. So the hill is completely Mangalore. Manipal institutions will be there, dental, medical, okay, law, everything will be there. So again, it has an international outlook. It attracts international students. VIT, Manipal, Symbiosis, Pune, in India particularly. These will attract the international students particularly very much. Of course, Delhi in some more universities are there. Bennett. Bennett is a new university. Shivanadar. They are attracting international students too. That's why they take the students from SAT examination, international students. And Mahindra equally also in Hyderabad, established 5 years back, 4 years back, I suppose. Yeah. And my students are studying there. And they're doing internships in abroad also. They did it already. Yeah. So Manipal, the advantage is 2 times you can give the test. Once if you get a low score, you can again give one more time, and they take the best. Nothing to worry. It's a 2 hours examination. So it got almost 45 questions, and in maths, physics, and chemistry. So there is a sectional distribution is there. Okay. So sectional distribution means NEAT means what is NEAT? Numerical based questions. These are numerical based questions also will be there. Okay. Yeah. And naturally, the fees again around 3/4. That means around the fees is around 3 lakhs, right? So, and this is a course fee for Indian students. And apart from the course fees, so definitely for residential stay, you have to pay again 1 to 1.5 lakh there. It is a little expensive. Vellore and this is very expensive actually. So my knowledge goes Manipal, you have to spend 4.5 lakhs. It will be 18 to 20 lakhs roughly you have to spend in Manipal. So in Manipal, there is one more program is there. That program don't require any test. That is called ICAS program. That is international program. So that requires only intermediate score, your board score. If you have a board score, you can apply, you get the seat. And after 2 years, you have to give IELTS, International English Testing Examination. So there is a band is there, yeah, of 10. So with that, you can choose the universities in abroad. Yeah, you can go to UK, you can go to Netherlands, Ireland, New Zealand, Canada, US, and anywhere you can join. So, and usually that program is little difficult because students will be studying hard to get a good CGPA, so that they get the best in overseas, best university in overseas after 2 years. And abroad university is going to offer the grad degree. So that is the advantage of so this Manipal, okay, SRM. So everybody knows SRM. It has a lot of campuses in Chennai, particularly many campuses are there. So and Sonipat and Sikkim also it is having. North India also they established some campuses particularly. So and it's a 2 hour 30 minutes examination, and it has some reasoning questions also are there. And basically this fees is around, it is slightly, fees is considered main campus it is slightly higher. So and other campuses it will be 25% less the fees. It ranges from, my knowledge goes, it ranges from 150 to 2.5, the fees. That is the range of the fees. Generally, you can remember. And particularly, that's what I'm saying. The other different campuses fees will be other disciplines also, it will be less. Okay. So, and naturally again, so hostel you have to spend extra. Okay. So occupancy depends on the occupancy level. Yeah. Again, hostel you have to spend 1 to 1.5. So my knowledge goes anywhere if you go outside. So you have to spend minimally from 75 to 1.5 particularly. For example, so universities like VIT, Amrita, Manipal, these are very expensive. You have to spend more than 1 lakh. And Shastra. So in South India, in Tanjavur, Shastra is located at Tanjavur, Shanmuga Institute of Sciences, Technology, Research. So these Shastra. And basically it has two ways it fills the seats. So one is mains examination. So the other is 30% of the seats to intermediate marks and all. So after getting the intermediate score, you have to send them by email, and naturally they'll be considering. And this is a very good, actually in South India, it is one of the best university. And fortunately, its fees is very less. So around it will be 1 to 1.25 only. Actually, this per semester is 55, but its fees is less. And the teachers are really good. And campus placements are very exceptional. Yeah. And some of my students studied there. They graduated. They got a good placements. And the basic thing is their atmosphere is very good. Okay, Tanjavur, you all aware. Kumbakonam, Tanjavur, okay, Trichy, particularly Srirangam. The atmosphere is very good, actually. Very, I mean, peaceful. Yeah, I mean to say. I have been to Tanjavur, but I have not been to the university. I have seen from outside. I think it looks very good. It was looking very good. Yeah. And these MTech, these are 5-year programs. 5-year programs is 75,000, and 4-year programs is 55,000. And next, basically there are many universities like Jain University in Bangalore. Okay, and there is a lot of universities, Velamal University and Sachavama, and they are not top tier universities. So I don't want to present. Okay, only main universities I'm presenting. Okay, so next is KIT Bhubaneswar, Kalinga Institute of Industrial Technology and Sciences. That is what is KIT is all about. There is one more KITS that is in Vijayawada. That is Koner Lakshmi Engineering College. That is university, now it has become a university. So this is KITS is in Bhubaneswar. And in Bhubaneswar, there are only 2 colleges. One is ITER, that is Shiksha Anusandhan University, one of the top ranking in India. That is also, that I'm going to present it. Now, Kalinga Institute of Technology is a very good campus. Okay, some of my students studied there, and they're pursuing also now. Okay, and there is examination. They give good scholarships also here. So, and there will be 40 questions. The examination is pretty simple, 44 160 marks, and it's really, I mean, good to join there. And the fees is slightly expensive, and my understanding goes around 3 lakhs. So you have to spend around 12 to 13 lakhs for the full courseware. And Symbiosis Pune. So in South India, Manipal is one of the international, it is having international repute, in terms of medical and engineering. Similarly, Symbiosis is also having international repute. And of course, slightly the South Indian culture and North Indian culture, it differs. To my surprise, last year or before last year, one girl has been there and she has come back. She didn't like the culture. Of course, it depends. Like, yeah, I can't basically demotivate you, but something. Symbiosis is international. That is having international outlook. It attracts the international students, and there is an 90-minute examination is there with 60 questions, 120 marks, 2 marks each, and there is no negative marking. So it's it costs around 9 to 12 lakhs. Okay, just only fee, and again you have to go for 1 to 1.5 for boarding and other things. Yeah. And next is there is another university which is the most reputed and old university. That is Bharati Vidyapith University, well-known university. So it also conducts an examination. I mean, total of 200 questions will be there in 3 hours. Okay, and there won't be any negative marking. So, and the fee structure is slightly less. Okay, is 1.2 lakh, and of course 2 lakhs complete. It will be 8 to 10 lakhs will be there if you study over there. If you want to send your children, so to particularly Mid East, like particularly Pune and other places, and there are in Sabha, there are some universities in Mumbai also, but purposefully I didn't give it. Okay, so and LPU, Lovely Professional University, it is in Jalandhar. It's a very peaceful and it is attracting a lot of placements. There are some international collaborations, not international, not that way. It is, they have some collaborated programs with some companies. Okay, and some of my students also studying there. They have given very good feedback about this, and there will be examinations. I mean, consisting 420 marks, so 30 questions each in physics, chemistry, and mathematics, and English also it has 30 marks, so 420 marks total. And fees is very less, I can say. So among all the universities, LPU is very reasonable. That is one of the reasons some of the parents also preferring, even it is a little long. So it will be around 5 to 6 lakhs. So 1 lakh per year, that's it. So, and their food and other things also will be very less, I suppose 50 to 60,000. And there is one more university, that is UPS. UPS means University of Petroleum and Energy Studies. It is in Dehradun. I have been there. So of course, it is a chill weather. There will be a chill weather you have to bear, but it's a very good university, and it is a very old university too. And here, petroleum technology is very famous. Okay, and petroleum means very high remunerative jobs. Okay, of course, it has other branches, CSC, EC, and other things, and it conducts UP seat examination. So it is for 2 hours, and mathematics 35 questions, physics 35, chemistry 35, and English language testing 20 questions will be there. So total 125, and there is no negative marking. So the fees is slightly higher, you can say. So 2 lakhs, and again almost 3.5 lakhs you have to spend for boarding and other things. Okay. So these are also one of the good university one can prefer. So in the North India, particularly. Yeah. This is what I am speaking of, Bhubaneswar. So Shiksha O Anusandhan University. This is also called ITER. Okay. So the mode of the examination is online now. Okay. So naturally it is a 2-hour examination, naturally. So, and it is reasonable. So fees will be around 2 lakhs. So even less than 2 lakhs. So 1.5 to 2 lakh will be there based on the specialization. So, and next another university, which is nowadays is getting renowned, more reputed. In the Noida, it is in Noida, Shivnadar University. It is also, I heard it is, I didn't find any students there so far, but I got to know about this university very much. Okay, Shivnadar University. And it is also establishing international standards, particularly in graduate studies. That's what I heard. It also conducts an examination called Standard Aptitude Test, SNU, Shivnadar University Standard Aptitude Test. Okay. So the fees is slightly 2 lakhs above. It will be at 2.5 plus, of course, boarding, lodging. It comes out to be again 4 lakhs. Okay. Nowadays, any graduate studies, mostly it will be from 10 to 18 lakhs. It will be in universities particularly. Some of the universities are, I can say, better than IIT, particularly Mahindra Equally University. Mahindra, is our brand. Mahindra is collaborated with Equally. Equally is a France university. So this is a Bennett University, Times of India paper, newspaper. So it belongs to Times of India group, Bennett University. So the Bennett University, I have students there. The education is really good. So I particularly sorry I didn't put up the entrance test details and all. It is taking through mains examination. Earlier it used to conduct the test. Now it is taking to mains examination. So the fees will be around 2 lakhs. Again, it is to 2 to 3 lakhs only. Initially, they collected less fees. Now, as the reputation grows, they also hiked the fees. Now, this BMU, this is BM Munjal University. It basically this group belongs to Hero Group, Hero Cycles, Hero Honda, and all these things, right? So it's the most reputed. It is also having some foreign collaborative programs. Bennett University also is having foreign collaborative programs. Shivanadra also is having foreign collaborative programs. SRM is also having few foreign collaborative programs. So, I mean, 2 years here, 2 years abroad. These are the universities which have foreign collaborative programs. Symbiosis also is having foreign collaborative programs. Now, so this is all about the BM Munjal and Bennett. They are taking through JEE examination or SAT. So SAT examination is there means scholastic aptitude test. That means they are attracting international students. That is the understanding. Okay. Yes. Yeah. So already conveyed to you. So here 75% BM Munjal, 75% they are taking through mains examination. 25% they are conducting a test, BMU SAT online examination. Okay. So the BTech fees around 3.2 lakhs is very expensive. Yeah, of course. Again, you have to spend 4.5 lakhs here. Okay, slightly expensive. Next, Mahindra equally it is at Hyderabad. Among all the universities, this is the most expensive. It is 6 lakhs actually. Earlier it was 4.75. Now it is hiked to 6 lakhs. Every year that's hiking 50,000 fees. I mean to say 6 lakhs is with accommodation and everything. I mean to say. So 6 into 4, 24 lakhs roughly. So eligibility criteria is strictly, particularly mains examination or SAT examination. It is international again. And you can do some international internships also. My students are doing there. So, and so far you have seen the privately managed deemed universities. So, and BITS is also deemed university, right? It has its campuses in Pilani, Hyderabad, Goa, and Dubai. So during my time, and we don't have any other deemed universities except BITS. So in South India, no university was there. So nowadays, UGC Act has come and they introduced many deemed universities in South India and North India. So it has BITS has campuses in Pilani, Hyderabad, Goa, and Dubai. And recently, I was asking the students in the class, like, what is the BITS paper pattern? None has answered. None. So because IIT, after IIT, everybody will be aspiring for BITS, of course. But unfortunately, many parents, they don't know about the fees. Very expensive. 16 lakhs you have to spend. Very expensive. Nowadays, they hiked it. Before last year, they hiked the fee. Very much hiked it. Yeah. And internationally, BITS have having a lot of reputation, even on par with IIT. That much I can say. Yeah. There'll be 40 questions from each subject. 40, 40, 40. 120 questions from physics, chemistry, and mathematics. English proficiency 15 and 10, 25 questions will be there extra. Okay. So this is about the BITSAT examination. And fees will be already conveyed to you. It will be 17 to 20 lakhs. Yeah. So this is all about the BITSAT, and there is a Dubai campus. Okay. So if somebody is interested, you can get into the Dubai campus also. That is in dinars, basically. If you want personally, I can give some direction for that also. You can also study in that international campus, apart from Hyderabad, Goa, and Pilani. Yeah. And as we are in Vizag city, we take it for granted Geetam, but Geetam is also having good reputation. Its campus is good. Teaching learning process is considered. So that's also fine. Yeah. But the problem is like, see, whenever we go for the graduate studies, so many students, even I also there in engineering stream for 5 years. So 2000 to 2005, I served in Vigyan University as associate professor in a chemical engineering department. I used to teach BTech and MTech students. So when students, they come from different places, they get a lot of liberty. I mean to say freedom they get. Naturally, the freedom is because they are not properly guided, the freedom is misutilized. They drain their energies and they open up their eyes in the 4th year. Till then they sleep. Yeah. So that is the problem. So, and Geetam conduct a test called GAT, Geetam's admission test. So, and there'll be 100 questions into 400 marks. And the fees will be, it depends on the branches, 2.99 for CSC streams. Okay. So, and for the EC and EEE seems it will be 2.25 basically. So naturally 10 to 15 lakhs you have to spend in Geetam also. Yeah. And I have completed the discussion regarding the deemed universities. Now, I am going to discuss about IAI, SER, IAST, and IITs, and triple ITs and NITs, the 5 things. Okay. So already I conveyed to you 2007 to promote the sciences research. IISERs have been set up, particularly in Thiruvananthapuram. Okay. So later this has been extended to Tirupati, Berhampur, and other things. There are 7 IISERs, Indian Institute of Science and Educational Research. So these are the seats, total seats. Maximum they have 200 seats. Okay. Berhampur and Tirupati recently they established. So only first year is there. That's why they have 125 seats. Second year is there, they have 200 seats they get. Hope you understood. Yeah. Now, these programs are integrated programs. BS, MS, dual degree. Directly they get MS degree in mathematics, physics, or chemistry. So mostly they take the students through KVPY examination, mains score, IASCR, aptitude test. 3 methods they take the students. Okay. And one more thing is they take the board toppers also they take. Board toppers also they take. Yeah. So there is 3 hours examination will be there. 15 questions from each subject, that is 60. And they give here, there is no fees actually. You get full fees waiver, and they give stipend 5,000 per month and 20,000 in the during internship. That is the advantage. There is no fee here. And whoever, even my at least one student, my student, he has been to recently Ireland actually to pursue PhD. He did there only because there the professor having good international relations, and they are sending the students to PhD in abroad. So now IITs, you know very well. So there are 23 IITs having 11,000 seats. Actually here 10,957 is the 11,500 seats. Now they are upgraded. So next, these are the IITs. So IITs are having maybe 880 or 500 seats are there. But the thing is, potential branches is considered, you'll find only 200 seats maximum. Yeah, try to understand. So that's why you have to get 1,000 below or 2,000 below to get a good discipline. If you do in metallurgy and mining, what is the use? Okay. So things are changed. 3 decades back, mining was glorifying. Now things are changing, right? So you have to change accordingly, right? Yeah. Now in NITs, so you got almost 15,000 seats are there, 14,000 seats are there in NITs. And similarly, triple ITs, you have around 4,000 seats are there. Put together, you can see here, IITs, you have 11,279. NITs, you have 17,960, 80,000 seats are there. Triple ITs, you have 4,223. And the GFTI means this is a government funded institute, technological institutes, centrally funded institutes. They are central universities. For example, Guru Govind University, I think it is in Bilaspur, Tejpur University in Assam. There are some centrally funded universities are there. Pondicherry Central University. So like that. Okay. So now here are the seat matrix in IAST, Indian Institute of Space Technology. So generally, you will be directly getting the job in ISRO, particularly 100%. There's no doubt about it. They take a bond, and earlier they used to conduct a test. Okay, nowadays it is through JEE Advanced only. Okay, if you get around 3,000 below, you can join here. Okay, there are almost 1,000 seats are there here. Now, our MSET already you know very well. So you can see our Andhra Pradesh. Okay, how many seats are there in Andhra Pradesh? 3,40,000 seats are there. Okay, so getting seat here is pretty simple. The fees also very less. With 4 lakhs, you can complete your graduation in Andhra University in Andhra Pradesh. The other state, and it's not required for us, other state universities. So you can see in all the states, 14 lakhs seats are there. So studying engineering is not a big thing. Anywhere if you go, you do the engineering, right? So that's not the thing. But how to be unique is very, very important, right? So regarding medical admissions, so See, medical admissions, I can't speak much because everything is through one examination, that is NEET examination. But uh, but I can give a good, I mean, I'll take you a tour to overseas also. If somebody is aspiring, nowadays many are going overseas pursue MBBS. Yeah. So as far as MBBS is considered, there are 278 government colleges and 256 private colleges are there with almost 80,000 seats. Okay. And the fees will be 1 to 12 lakhs per year if it is a B grade. Okay. Now, these all about the medical colleges. Put together, we have 479 medical colleges, government and private total. Yeah. Students, you can see the yellow region. Yellow region is we have 0 to 10 only. Right. So we have less colleges, medical colleges actually. Right. So, and more medical colleges are there in Karnataka, Tamil Nadu and all. So we don't have much, right? Yeah. So this is how the number of seat matrix in different states regarding the medicine. If you see our Andhra Pradesh, so government colleges and private colleges put together, you have 4,500 seats, right? Yeah. So, and of course, you have 15% quota, right? In overall. So even if you get 7,000, I mean the national rank, you'll be placed in. You have opportunity to study in some other rated colleges outside the state. Yeah, I already conveyed to you how many colleges are there, government and private colleges. So in the government colleges in Andhra Pradesh, you have 1,900 seats, and private colleges you have 2,850 seats, and total you have 4,750 seats are there. Roughly 5,000 seats are there. Okay. Now, so BDS generally, I don't understand. BDS is really good actually. My knowledge goes really. I mean, particularly, I don't know. My understanding was BDS is far better actually. So, and because first you have to pursue your MBBS, then MS, and MBBS is 5 years. MS again you have to qualify for NEET PG, and again career settlement. So of course it's a life of sacrifice, and it's a very noblest profession, and you need to be really tough. Okay, so to become a medico, and I mean to say I'm not undermining the MBBS. So BDS is also very very good. So if by your virtue, if you get BDS, I know many students they have left the BDS course. So why can't you go for it? Okay, nothing wrong, because morning 3 hours and open, you can evening 3 hours you can open, right? And you can do some service and you can gain handsome around 2 to 3 lakhs minimum. People are getting it. Yeah. So in Andhra Pradesh, you have 1440 seats. Okay. So see the seat matrix in Ayurveda. Ayurveda also, I mean, it all depends like what is your priority. Okay. So there are 60 government colleges and 150 self-financing colleges are there. And Unani Siddha and homeopathy, there are very less seats. Okay. Yeah. Compared to others. Yeah. They are the top colleges as far as the rating is considered. AIMS, AFMC. My knowledge goes, AFMC, you have a bond actually. Armed forces, you have to work for 10 to 15, 12 years. So you have to see that. CMC, JIPMER. Okay, these are the top most ones, everybody knows it. Earlier, AIMS used to conduct 7 AIMS campuses are there. They used to conduct 800 seats, 907 seats, I think. So now it is also merged into NEET last year, right? Yeah. So these are the some of the colleges where rated colleges in the central pool. If you want to select, so later we can. I'll also share these things for you with you. These are the top dental colleges also. Yeah. So you can just go through it. So as far as the rating is considered, if you want to opt in the central pool, you can opt these colleges. Yeah. Similarly, fee structures, you know very well. B category seats. The central pool, if you get a B category seat, so it goes up to 25 lakhs. So be careful. So don't step into those. Okay. B category, try to get A category just with 10 to 50,000, it will complete. You can complete with 2.5 lakhs, you can complete your, with 1 lakh also you can complete. 10,000 is the fees, right? For 40,000, you can complete the 50,000, you can complete the MBBS. So that's worth actually. That worth. I mean, doing hardship. Yeah. So now, students, many parents and students every year they'll be referring. So, what are the best courses to opt? Yeah. See, in 1995, like that and all, when computer science has come, many say whimsically, so computer science and all is not good. The regular courses like mechanical, civil, they're very glorious all the time. So without knowledge, so they used to guide earlier. Yeah, because myself also I am one of the victim. Yeah. So truly speaking, I'm telling you, next to 200 years, you should become interdisciplinary. Interdisciplinary means you cannot take the courses in your department. You have to take in other departments also. It's very, very difficult to understand, very complex also. So nowadays, things are changing radically. You don't know, no computer science department exists. Now specializations has come in BTech. Earlier specializations were there in MTech or MS. For example, if you see computer science with bioinformatics, information security, Internet of Things, business systems, AI and ML, artificial intelligence and machine learning, data science, blockchain technology, cyber security, communication engineering, cloud computing, cyber forensics, networking, mathematics and computing itself is one of the top courses in the world. Mathematics and computing that is in Guwahati and Kharagpur. That's it. And IIT Delhi. Only three institutes only. Mathematics and computing is there. Yeah. So these are the most potential branches. But however, I'm telling you again and again, you can't confine to your cloud computing. You have to integrate with IoT. You have to integrate with AI and ML. Without having knowledge of this, you can't create anything. You can't work in the platforms. Try to understand. Yeah. Similarly, mechanical. Earlier, only pure mechanical or production engineering was there, and design was there. That's it. Nowadays, you have automotive electronics. This is a specialized course. Robotics is there. Mechanics is there. Cyber physical systems is there. More above all, Industrial Revolution 3.0 is different. Now it is Industrial Revolution 4.0. There is a smart manufacturing process. Earlier, all mechanical processes are converted into bio or chemical processes. Nowadays, everything into smart. For example, even if you are a mechanical engineer, you should know the IoT of things. Even if you are a mechanical engineer, you should know ML, machine learning. Very interesting. See, yes, true. Even if, for example, civil is there, you have to know IoT of things because smart homes are coming. Yes, true. Smart devices are coming. If you don't have the knowledge, what you are going to architect as a structural engineer? Yeah, electronic stream, wonderful. Earlier, now electronics and computer science engineering has come, amalgamated. VLSI, now BTech, electronics and communication engineering with VLSI. That is a specialization. BTech, electronic and communication engineering with AI and ML, with power electronics, with IoT of things. It's not only computer science with IoT. EC with IoT is also there. EC with embedded systems is there. EC with AI is there. EC with network security and cryptography is there. I don't understand. Things are changing. Educational system, particularly the courseware is revamped as per the business requirements, as per the corporate requirements, as per the industrial requirements, industrial manufacturing requirements. I don't understand. The whole education system is governed by the capitalists. Whatever they design, that is the courseware. They don't understand this. So I hope now because of this artificial intelligence revolution, so which has a wide applications in healthcare, manufacturing, transportation, education, information technology, business intelligence, supply chain management, construction, retail, everything. Right? That's the reason. Yeah. Now I'll take you to the global opportunities. International experience is always an experience. Yeah, it is true. Definitely you'll be more superior than, okay, because particularly international experience, linguistic abilities, your communication system will change. Cross-cultural competency, you'll be become very broad-minded. You absorb the other cultures also. adapt. You know how to adapt yourself. You will become flexible. Now you are maybe very rigid. So transferable skills. So naturally, easily you can gain knowledge and skills. Academic competency. You develop the competency. Here you are inert. If you go there for MS, so I know I talk to MS students and all, they struggle like anything. They don't know day and night. Can you believe me or not? They don't have day and night. They know only work. Yeah. So why you have to study in these countries like Australia, Canada, Germany, Ireland, New Zealand, Singapore, UK, and all? So it's very confusion is there, right? A lot of confusion is there where to go and all. Now, this is the situation. So if you see the students studying abroad, mostly China, which is more population, they are the Chinese who are stepping into a lot of overseas universities. Next, India, Indians. Next, it starts with other countries, basically. So that means when you go abroad, means you have to be with the Chinese fellow. I don't understand. So his culture is different. His food habits is different. His line of thinking is different. His smartness is different, right? And you have to be adaptable. That's what I in the last slide I shown you, adaptability. Okay. Now, so how to select this ideal destination? So you have a lot of, the world is so big, right? So how to select basically? Just if you start from Kanyakumari to uh, Kashmir, you just try to have a drive. How many days it takes? Okay, just in India only. The world is so big, right? Yeah. So these are the some of the destinations where one can rely on. Okay. Now, particularly our students are going 47% USA, Australia 40%, UK 39%, Canada 25%, Germany 23%. So and other countries are very less, particularly. Yeah. So Singapore and all they can't go because only two universities are there. National University of Singapore and what else is there? Nanyang Technology. Nanyang Institute of Technology is the world 12th in QS rankings. Next, of course, NUS is also in the world top 20 only. Both are top 20 only. Very difficult to get the admission. Some of my students have graduated there because earlier they used to Singapore NUS. They used to conduct a test in Chennai. They used to write and they used to take the students. But nowadays it's very difficult. Yeah. So let us see what are the most affordable destinations. So first, let us see the Germany. Now here we have converted into for MS programs and as well as BTech programs. You can have a look engineering courses. So it costs only 2.36 lakhs. Germany is somewhat cheap among all the. That's what I'm saying. The heading itself is most affordable destinations. Okay. So the first comes to Germany. Actually, Germany is technologically much superior. The only problem with Germany is, I'll share something. In when I was studying in IIT, there was a DAD scholarship. You have to know Germany. If you know Germany, you can avail that scholarship actually to study in abroad. Actually, that's the thing. Nowadays they have removed that. Fortunately, a few years back. Now, if you know English is fine. Earlier they should learn the German. If you learn the French to go to France, now that is not there. Okay, yeah. And now some of the top universities in Germany. So they're the top universities. I'm now reading out and all, so it's time taking. So I'm just moving fast. Okay. So there are around 25,000 international students are there. And I know some people who have studied there. They're very happy, and it's much superior in technology. Germany is considered, and New Zealand. New Zealand is also one of the good destination to study. So it comes out to be engineering courses 10.78 lakhs put together, all 11 lakhs roughly. Okay, and living expenses 7. So almost 18 lakhs you can study in New Zealand. Yes, it's true. You can pursue. And now about the Ireland. So this is also one of the preferred destination. Okay, now expenses for engineering will be again 11 lakhs and living expenses will be around 80. So around 20 lakhs you can finish. Yeah. So Germany. So I've shown you New Zealand and Ireland. They are really so very affordable. So and some of the best ranking universities are also there. Switzerland. Okay. So nowadays our people are just heading towards Switzerland also. So Swiss, the whole money goes there only, right? to Switzerland. So as per the Vastu, in the northeast there is a lake and a river. So naturally the whole, so northeast there is a river, there is a water body. So whole money is going there. So Switzerland is considered, it is also 1.24 lakhs. That means with 16 lakhs you can complete the course. Of course, with living expenses, it comes out to be around 20. So similarly, Denmark also. This is also same thing almost. So people are now referring other countries slowly, because earlier students never used to go. Nowadays, people are going to Belgium, Denmark, Switzerland also, right? They got to know that their studies are also good. Some universities only. Here only few universities only you have to see. Because for example, in India, you have many universities. For example, students, international student can come and study in a private engineering college also, right? Very cheap. So there also you can go to a lot of things will be, but you have to choose the top 10 only, or top 5. Small countries, top 5. Big countries, top 20, right? I'll show you everything. So Italy also you can go, it comes out to be around, it is slightly expensive side, okay, Italy. And Spain is also okay, comes out to be around 20 lakhs. Yeah, it depends on the university again. And you know why US is the most preferred destination? So because every young student has a dream, at least once you have to go to US, right? So, and half of the best universities you find in US only, right? And the very strong colleges, so very esteemed colleges. So best quality education you'll find. Funding you'll find it. So funding options are good, and a lot of flexibility is there in choosing disciplines. That is one of the reason people will prefer. So I'm presenting you now in at least 5-6 countries, the best colleges. You can have just go through it. So MIT, Stanford, third ranking is Harvard, California Institute of Technology, fourth ranking, Princeton University, fifth ranking, Cornell, sixth, Yale University, Columbia University, seventh, eighth, University of Chicago, University of Pennsylvania, 10th, and Michigan, Johns Hopkins University, 11th, 12th, Duke University, University of California, Berkeley is 14th, 13, 14, Northwestern University, University of California, 15 and 16, and University of Washington and New York University. And University of Washington, you have two. So similarly, you have Carnegie University and University of Wisconsin. So these are the top 20 universities which you can base on. Okay. Now, similarly, Georgia Tech, so very famous. Some of my students have Brown University, Texas, Illinois. These are some of the best universities in US. Yeah. Now let us see the UK top universities. Cambridge University, Imperial College London, ranking 2nd. University College London, ranking 3rd. University of Edinburgh is 4th. King's College London, 5th. University of Bristol, very famous university, 6th. Old University also. Warwick, 7th. Glasgow, 8th. Sheffield, 9th. And Durham University, 10. So these are the top 10 universities in UK. And German universities already have displayed there. University of Munich. So Ludwig, Maximilian University. Heidelberg, 3rd, ranking 3rd. Karlsruhe, it is 4th. Next, Humboldt Free University of Berlin, it is 5th and 6th. Similarly, Aachen University and Technical University Berlin is 7th, 8th, and Tübingen and Freiburg 9, 10. So these are the top German universities you can rely on. And Australian universities is considered nowadays, you are getting particularly work permit. That is what we require in Australia, work permit and permanent residence. You'll easily get in Australia. So nowadays, after US, people are more, they're going to Australia and New Zealand. Yeah. Australian National University, University of Melbourne, 3rd and 4th, University of Sydney, Queensland, Australia, and Monash University is very famous for technology, particularly computer science. University of Western Australia, University of Adelaide, University of Technology, Sydney, they are 7th, 8th, and Newcastle and Wollongong is 9th and 10th. Similarly, there's some of the universities in Netherlands. So Delft University, Amsterdam, Eindhoven University is very, very famous. University of Groningen and Leiden University, Altreich University, they are 5 and 6, and some of the Canadian universities. So getting visa in Canada is easy to pursue grad studies than US. So people prefer Canada. But the problem is temperature, minus 25, 35. So living conditions are not so conducive. Okay. So University of Toronto, McGill, so British Columbia University, Alberta, you got McMaster, Montreal, University of Montreal is very famous. So Waterloo, Western Ontario, so Auckland, this is a New Zealand university. So I have given only 10 universities, 7, 8 universities, top universities in Canada. Canada may have many. Canada is a very big country. So next we see New Zealand universities, Auckland, Otago, Canterbury, Waikato. Waikato is also very famous. And Auckland University of Technology, Massey University, these are some of the things. Okay. So most of them already, if you see, it is written there, IELTS, PTE. What is PTE means? PTE means Pearson Test in English. Okay. IELTS, International English Testing, language testing. Okay. So these are required actually. Go there. GRE. Okay. These are required actually. Next. So when you want to write the IELTS examination, you have band 0 to 9 band is there. So if you get 8 and 9, that means you are good. Okay. Now, these what exactly? So so this is what I have presented already. So let us look at MBBS abroad. Now, MCI recognizes some of the universities in abroad. So, but the thing is, so you have to, after coming back, you have to give FNGE examination or NBE examination. So that you will be recognized. So to do practice in India, basically. So first of all, let us see in UK, and course duration is only 4 years. Medium of instruction, natural English. So here I'm presenting the fees in dollars only in all MBBS courses in dollars only. You have to convert. Okay, whatever the dollar is today. Okay, yeah. Let's see, fees are around $13,000 to $50,000. So because in Europe there are many universities are there. So university differs. So some of the best universities, University of Oxford, Cambridge, University College London, Imperial College London, King's College London. They're all top rated only. Already are presented in engineering section. They're the top rated. You can do pursue medicine there. But the only thing is financing. Financing also you can get up to 20 lakhs for abroad. For Indian universities, if you want to study 10 lakhs, any bank will give 10 lakhs, maximum 10 lakhs. Abroad university, 20 lakhs the maximum they give. So in US, naturally, language test is required, medical test is required. If you want to go to here, try to understand students. You have to give UK CAT. I slipped it. Apart from language test, IELTS, you have medical tests also. Medical test means not body medical test. There will be examination will be there. UK CAT. Similarly, USMLE you have to write. Okay. So or MCAT you have to write. Okay. So here slightly expensive, $25,000 to $34,000 will be there. You want to study in US. So these are the best universities for medicine: Harvard, Stanford, Hopkins, University of California, and Yale University. There is one problem here. In US, they don't allow you after +2. You have to complete your +3. Then only you get a permission there. Understood? Yeah. Next, Canada. So Canada also you have to write MCAT. Okay. So, and here slightly less, $16,000 to $23,000. So naturally in Germany, it is very less. So $8,300 to $11,200 only. But their teachers will teach in German sometimes. Even nowadays they allow you, but generally they teach in German. So you have to learn German, right? You can learn in one month. And there are teachers training in Hyderabad and Vizag also. So these are some of the best universities in Germany: Heidelberg, Ludwig, Charité University, Technical University of Munich, and Tübingen. These are all the top 10 universities which I have shown you. Okay. Next, in France also you can do, it is $1,000 to $8,000. Nowadays, nobody knows these things. People are going there. Yeah. So language test, you have to give. But after first year, you have to write a test there, you have to qualify. So these are the Madam Mary Curie University, Mary Curie University. And it is named under Marie Curie. This is a radioactivity she has discovered and she expired because of cancer. So Paris Descartes University, Bernard University. Please mute. Please mute.
Abroad.
Hello.
Abroad is IIT is there.
So let me complete my presentation, sir. I'll take up the questions. So similarly, so I know some students, okay, they have just pursued it. So in China also, people are going. Of course, earlier they used to go. So these are some of the best universities. Peking University, Fudan, Shanghai. So Tsinghua, Sun Yat-sen. So these are some of the top 5 universities to pursue. And it will be very less, $4,500 to $7,500. That's why that is the preferred destination for many students. You don't believe there are many students who are going to China to pursue MBBS, and they are later clearing the MCA examination. Okay. And Ukraine and all, 1990s, 2000, people used to go to Ukraine, Russia only to pursue, MBBS studies. Because very cheap, $3,000 to $6,000 only. Still now, actually. So these are some of the top universities in Russia, yeah, and Philippines. So last 3 years, many students are going because their facilities and teaching is really good, and it is also very cheap, and $3,500 to $5,000, even less than Indian system. So here you have to give IELTS and TOEFL, of course, and MET examination. And MET examination is based on your +2 only, actually. So these are some of the universities in Philippines. So University of Philippines, AMA School of Medicine, University of Virtual Health, Angeles University, and others. Similarly, Netherlands. So because of the less fees, people are preferring even Netherlands also. So we may not be knowing, many students are going. So and these are some of the universities which are presented already. Leiden University, Amsterdam, all these things are very famous universities, top 5. So I hope these are the preferred destinations to study MBBS. So 32% of this is about other things is not required. So now, what are the global opportunities after graduation? Yeah, now I talked about Indian universities, abroad universities for engineering and medicine. Now job opportunities. Now, thing is, as far as the job opportunities considered, the current trend is they have changed actually. The whole trend is changed. Okay, you in the data science and all, you can take the roles this way: business intelligence developer, data architect, application architect, so enterprise architect, data scientist, and so on. Similarly, you can take the jobs in these fields like e-commerce, manufacturing, banking, finance, transport, healthcare. Everything, only computer professionals only will be there, because everything is nowadays is because of the smart revolution and blockchain technology. So, and regarding blockchain technology, you basically become a developer. So it is one of the ongoing field. And digital transformation. So digital transformation, because everything is just now getting into digital transformation. So cloud administrators, so stack developers, cloud developers, data architects have a lot of opportunities. Similarly, cyber security. So regarding cyber security, earlier, cyber law, cyber security, cyber forensics. In UK, cyber law having, for example, if you do your graduation in cyber law, immediately will be taken, you'll be most paid. So many cases are pending, 10,000 cases are pending in UK. So that is the problem, because cyber laws are more now. Yeah, ethical hacking, cyber forensics, cyber law, they are the most potential if somebody is interested. Network security, you require, network security and all, cryptography you should know, actually. You should be good at mathematics and algorithms. Similarly, cloud computing is a very growing field, most potential. Nowadays, there is no physical server system anywhere. See, lot of databases to be handled, industry or anywhere, lot of databases to be handled. How they handle? Cloud computing, because it is just a remote. No physical servers are required. Everything is now dissolved. Complete industry is dissolved now, server system. Yeah, a lot of people lost jobs also because of this. Yeah. So you can become a software architect, a cloud engineer or data engineer or development operation engineer. Similarly, already I conveyed to you. So which discipline to opt means? So definitely electronics or computer science with IoT, AI, cybersecurity, data science. So all these things are integration. When you are more integrated, so you have a more edge actually. So this is very, very important. So particularly here, a lot of refinement is required in planning your career, particularly in today's world. Yeah. So this is what exactly the competence is required. So for this generation. Yeah. So I open the session for a discussion. So if parents and students have any questions, so you can please inquire, and one at a time, please. You can raise your hand. Yeah. I open the session for queries. Any doubts you have in anything?
Sir, good evening, sir. This is DVS and Raju.
Sir, please, sir. Yeah.
Sir, I am very thankful to you. Again, I got a good presentation and given one phone open to all the people, sir. All
Yeah,
parents
the
and
thing
as
is,
well
sir,
as
I
students.
actually it requires more time, sir. I require 2 more hours actually. I didn't go deep actually. But just I have aerial view I have given. Yeah. Because a lot of things are there, but the time factor is the important thing. Thank you for your.
It,
Thank you.
yes, sir. It is given a brief description all the where which are the branches we can go, where are to go, how to go. Also is given, sir. It is helpful for us as well parents as well as students.
Right, sir. And
When
one
it
more
comes
thing,
to the
sir.
question,
One
yes,
more
sir.
thing, sir. Actually, these things and all parents and students should know. You can guide others also. Actually,
Yes, sir.
yes, sir.
Sir, when this entrance will be starting exam, because this presently is the COVID situation, how it's going to next year also, I'm hoping same situation is there. How it is the exam pattern?
Yeah, in the normal setup, sir. The applications will be issued from November to February, sir. Even March also. Usually,
Yes,
most of the applications, no, they appear in advertisement will appear
yes,
particularly in the month of January, February, sir. Most of them. And
most
the
of
one good thing is up to March ending, at least 3 to 2 months minimum, things will be open. You can apply actually. As far as online system now, online system is considered. Nowadays, things are uncertain, sir. Actually,
yes,
everybody is taking decisions. Every university is taking decisions as per their uh, needs or as per their vision, actually, to attract the students. Actually, now I have seen actually their the dates and they are very, I mean, habajadus actually. They're not
yes,
properly defined actually, because system is nowadays. Uh, the problem is. Uh, they want to conduct the examination, they have to block the slots actually. Particularly, for example, in Vizag city, TCS Ion center is the Chinnamishravada, Madhurwada, and Sheelanagar only. Only 3 centers are there. Now, for example, VIT, Amrita, and other universities, they want to see, you can't write the examination from home. Very few only are allowed. You have to go to the center and you have to write. But and mains examination itself is blocking 1 month, more than 1 month. Because nowadays mains examination is conducted twice. These are the practical problems, sir. That's why they have to they have to book the slots. PITSAT is also there. They have to book the slots. The university has to book the slots on the particular center. I hope you understood, sir.
yes, sir. Understood.
Yeah, that's why it is very uncertain. These things and all parents, they don't know why it is getting delayed and all these things, because they have their own technical issues. Yeah. But one thing, sir, see, whenever maybe the examination, if you are resourceful, you never mind. Even the paper is tough or moderate or easy or it is immaterial. First, you have to prepare well.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Any other questions, please? Students, if you have any questions too, you can ask. I hope you develop some serious. Ashfaq, you raise your hand, please. Yeah, you can go ahead.
Yeah, good evening, sir.
Madam, please. Good evening, ma'am.
Yeah, just I have a doubt, sir. They need any special other preparation? Is that college preparation itself is enough for these examinations, sir?
Yeah, sir, madam, see, college preparation is enough means our guidance is important actually. Whatever we offer the guidance, because everything we can't teach. Na? For example, in a chapter there will be 300 to 500 questions will be there, right? So we can teach the chapter, we can guide the students to solve questions. And nowadays, you ask a good question. Now we have changed the system of examination. From tomorrow, we are not going to conduct the examination, but every day is examination. We are going to give 10 questions every day, 10 to 20 questions. So every day is a test, DPT1, DPT2, DPT3. Earlier, what we used to do in the online, 15 days once, we used to conduct the examination. The 15 days, we used to give only 25 questions on chemistry. Per session, some 20 questions, only 45 questions or 50 questions. Now, every day we are giving 20 questions. Na? So 15 days, 15 into 20. So we want to do more, benefit for the students. That's why it is more effective, so that students also they solve, and there is no pressure that they have to gain marks. Earlier they used to copy also. Sorry to say, a few children. So we have to forgive. Yeah, yeah.
And one more thing, sir. Please suggest some of the books, any competitive for these, which is useful for these all examinations. If you can suggest any of the books, definitely it will be helpful for the parents, sir. Thank you.
Sure, madam. Madam, actually, first year itself, I made them to purchase the books.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. They bought that one. Yes, sir.
They put as it is actually. See, I don't want to make the burden. First of all, if when they purchase a book of 300 pages,
yes,
so
sir,
without
yes,
solving that again, see, parent and all out of the love and care and academic care, you may invest. The children already they purchased the books, they have not discharged it.
Okay.
Already I recommended. So let them solve those books. Yeah. Yes. And my material is very potential material, our material. And they also kept it aside. And recently I also guided them to allocate 20% of the time in the morning 20%, the whole day, 20% time you allocate to first year also. So that is called a cumulative preparation. And one more thing, the mains examination in January, there is a lot of edge will be there, because most of the students, they can't prepare by January. They become strong by May. So my suggestion for our students is to get ready by January, so that you get a good score over others.
Okay, sir. That's good. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Any other questions, please? Any other questions? Students or parents, any other questions? So this year we are conducting the sessions in a most interactive mode. So and we are starting to give work sessions. And my suggestion is, please make sure that your children are doing the work sessions sincerely every day. That's more than enough. And also they have a lot of material with them, our college material, study material, as well as good reference books. Let them take the shelter of those things. It's more than enough for time being, at least. Yeah. And one more thing is, so please, educate them. So you cannot see everything. There is a see, human intelligence has discrimination. What is good and bad? Okay, when to sleep, when to study, how much to eat. That is the discrimination. Vichakshana. That is called discrimination. So you have to educate the children. So basically, like how to conduct a day, basically from morning to evening. So how to conduct their day properly. Okay. If they want to relax, they can relax. If they want to go out for a jog, they can go. Okay. So you want to study mathematics. See, the one more problem is obsession, I can say. If somebody is interested in mathematics, morning to evening, they do mathematics only. Or biology only. Particularly NEET students, they do always biology only. Physics, chemistry, they neglect. Yeah. That is not good actually. So all subjects are important to have a good score and basically to get into good engineering or medical portal. Yeah. Next, anyone else, or else I'll close the session. Shall I end the session? Yeah. Okay. Thanks for bearing. So I thank all the parents so for spending your time and being very receptive. So thank you all, please. Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Sir, on behalf of parental community, sir, we thank you, sir, for giving elaborated and briefing us and how it's the perspectives. Thank you very
Thank you,
much,
sir.
sir.
Thank you very much, sir. For 1 week, I'm working on it. Thank you very much. Right, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.